When Tidewater Telecom built Lincoln County's first fiber-to-the-home network in 2011, we knew we were starting a project that would take years to see through. 9 years later, we are proud to have connected more than 2,000 Lincoln County homes to our blazing fast, open fiber network. But that hasn't dimmed our vision to connect all of Lincoln County. Learn more about the power of fiber optic internet at tidewater.net.
LCTV is your nonprofit community media station. Please donate at lctv.org to keep us strong. Thank you.
One, two, three, four! Well, I've been rolling in since the clock came Monday morning. From the end of the week, I'm bound to blow. Breeze walking to the honky-tonk like a pack of wolves now. Order up around the stripes and it's away we go.
Hello everyone, it's Wuzzup time. I'm Larry Sidelinger. He is the mayor of the Mills, Bobby Whear. We got Dinah Day behind the camera on the floor here. I don't know if you can see him or not. TV Toby there. He's just kind of resting for the time being.
I'll tell you, a week goes by really quick.
It was just last week
when
we
you
said.
got such a popular show as this, you know, a week goes right by like nothing.
We're impressed with us. I don't know if anybody else is impressed with us, but we have a good time with it. But I think the highlight for me, Bobby, was that our friend Maya Whear, front page, is now officially the editor of Lincoln County News.
And how long for 2 years she says, I don't want it?
Oh, for 5 years she's been saying, I don't want it.
Yeah.
You know, but heady position, doing a great job, and now she's going to get on the business end of it and figure out how to make money with paper. So.
Passing the torch.
Yeah.
Passing the torch. John Roberts is the publisher.
Yeah.
Alan Roberts is the assistant publisher.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
So, anyway.
And Maya's pretty lucky because Olin, who was Olin Sherwood, that was the editor for a long time, then when it has come back, just a reporter. But, you know, he's got that experience as being an editor, and he doesn't want to be the editor, but he will be a good right-hand man or wingman for Maya. So
that's good.
Good for them.
Yeah, and she's young. God,
oh, yeah.
Young,
if they, as long as they pay her and make the job worthwhile, she might be there a long time.
Boy, how about this Tommy Harris? Can't find the guy.
Can't find him.
Yeah, so anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of sad.
You know, the fact that the weird thing was his roommate, his truck was running, his cell phone was in the house.
Yeah.
And it's almost like he was planning to go somewhere. So, funny.
I don't know.
They've searched all around his house. He's not around there.
I tell you, the problems down GSB of the bomb threats.
Boy, I tell you.
Boy.
I don't.
What a.
This is a S show, as they say.
It sure
and
is.
So, boy, I tell you, they.
If they catch the person who's doing it, and they will.
Yeah.
They'll go into this computer forensic science, and they'll get that person, and there'll be a problem. I just hope, I hope it's not a kid. I hope it's, it's somebody that understands what they're doing is really wrong and pays a price for it. Because a kid, 12, 13 years old, doesn't have a clue.
Right.
So.
I don't think it's a kid.
I don't think so either.
Yeah.
I think it has to do with that whole, that student with the counselor and all that. I think that's all tied in.
Right.
But that's only our
That's
guesswork.
our prediction. We're not detectives,
No,
although we'd like to be.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
We're artificial detectives
We're
here.
frustrated detectives.
Yeah,
as well.
That's no doubt there.
Yeah.
And Bob Evans, that was a neat story about him.
Bob Evans, he didn't even mention the fact that he's a bug guy.
Yeah.
He's an entomologist. Besides,
Is that Lee's dad?
Yes.
I wondered if it might be.
That's Lee's dad, but they didn't even mention the fact one of his fortes is he's a bug guy. So, but how about the story that started it off? He inspected. This guy. It's unbelievable. The people that live up here. This guy inspected golf greens. Okay, for disease or whatever conditions of golf greens. And so anyway, he was at a golf course digging up a golf green, and all of a sudden the FBI jumps on him and handcuffs him, and they thought he was planting a bomb.
he was digging for bugs.
Yeah.
And we got a new dog grooming place called the Pampered Pooch up there on Upper East Pond Road.
I tell you, I haven't seen Larry this excited about anything.
No, I mean that's good stuff. Toby's going there.
Yeah.
Toby's going up to visit the Pampered Pooch.
Yeah.
And,
They do training too?
I don't know if they do training, but they do nails and they do bass and stuff like that. And Toby just had his nails done the other day by the one down here, and he's going to go up and maybe have a bath, and I might jump in with him. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. So anyway, we talked about the new editor.
Yep, and Alna did get that money, half a million
bucks for a bridge replacement.
You know, my buddy Gary and Connie, they live up there, and it's Ben Brook and Alna, and what was the culvert? Was like 8 feet?
Yeah.
8-foot culvert.
Yeah. You know, I had to laugh reading Ed Penn-Larry, who was the selectman up there.
Yeah.
I had to laugh at his quote. He said, I'm a firm believer in asking for what you want for, because if you don't, the answer is not good.
Correct. Yeah, if you don't
It
ask,
improves your position.
if you don't ask, you'll never get it.
Never get it.
Yeah,
No,
so-
the answer is always no if you don't ask.
Then we got that court, that protection order. That was another sad scene up there with a dead child. But
Yeah.
anyway, I don't know what they did. They dismissed.
And they still haven't brought any charges in that case yet.
No.
I mean, it's been, what, a month?
And there was 2 court orders of protection, and they lifted one of them. So I don't know. You figure it out.
I don't know either. All right, that's page 1, folks.
Yep.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Calvin had a little thing here about.
St. Andrew's Church. He
Yeah.
was pretty tied in with St. Andrew's Church.
I didn't realize that, Bobby.
Yeah. But anyways.
Did you know that?
No,
I didn't know that either.
I didn't even know Calvin was a churchgoer. But the way, I would think so.
I got a Calvin story, and Calvin doesn't know this, so I know something that Calvin doesn't know, but I'm going to tell you what kind of involves Calvin. My buddy Valerie Seibel, who's the president of the Historical Society in Damariscotta, her and I are going to go over to Calvin's, and we're going to get some pictures of early Damariscotta, of up the mills and the bridge and whatnot, and we're going to do a show, the Historical Society, coming right up here, probably in the next month. So Calvin's got company coming. Valerie and myself are coming over to see some pictures.
Oh yeah, well, there you go.
I don't know if you're watching, Calvin, but if you aren't, you'll have company here in the next week or two.
Fishing Derby fundraiser, Great Salt Bay School. Better be careful on the ice. That's going to be Sunday, February 12th.
Yeah, that probably ain't going to happen.
Anyway, we're supposed to get some snow tonight. So anyway, the Hidden Valley Nature Center's got their biathlon going on. We filmed up there years ago. It's pretty cool. You can go up there, and it's going to be on March 4th, Saturday, March 4th. We should have some snow by then. Jeez. Unbelievable.
I don't know.
Supposed to get
We've also got some shows coming up we're going to do for Midcoast Conservancy up there this winter.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not exactly sure when Lang and Tyler are going, but sometime in the next, I think, a month or so.
Oh, they got that new welcome center.
That's
up
what
there.
we're going to do up there, yeah.
So anyway, they're working on their. They had 600 people at the Live Edge music last year.
Yeah.
And so that band I told you about, 12OC, they're a bunch of kids, and it's Pete Nichols' nephews.
Yeah.
And so anyway, but I just saw in the news that the Winter Carnival in Portland, they got this big time country music singer coming in, and 12OC is going to be the opening band.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. Speaking of opening bands, don't forget Sunday afternoon, Bobby, Waldo Theater.
I'm trying. I'm going to bring a crew up there, and anyway, I'm looking forward to it. Well, I was telling you off camera, I was a little out of my element. I went to a symphony. Okay.
You don't strike me as a symphony type.
Well, the thing is,
did you have a tuxedo on and all that?
No. But there's 80 Midcoast Symphony. They got 88 people on the stage. It's unbelievable. And
where'd you see all this?
It was at a place called Orion Hall in Topsom, and they had a guest pianist. A girl about 21, 22 years old from Blue Hill, Maine. She was incredible. And so anyway, the reason I got there was this Beth Preston and Carol Preston, sisters, musical family, and they had a online fundraising auction. Their brother bid on conducting a piece, right? So anyway, he won the auction. He flew all the way out here from Minnesota. He stayed with us, and he's a good salesman. He talked me into going, and I brought 6 people that would never go to a symphony in a million years.
No, I wouldn't.
And I would say, come on, I'm going to take you to a symphony. And every one of them said, why do I want to go there?
It's probably pretty impressive, though.
It was fantastic.
Yeah, it's probably pretty
Right?
impressive.
And he conducted.
Because you're a music guy, you like music.
Yeah,
you
it was fantastic.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Anyway, got a new musical program. They're gonna bring your instruments to the Wiscasset Senior Center for an hour of music. There you go, Larry. That's the Senior Center.
Senior Center, yeah.
Bring your instruments.
Bring my
right?
guitar.
Right.
Yeah. See,
And a lot of them probably have hearing problems, so they wouldn't even.
they wouldn't know the difference. That's right. That's right.
Well, how come these kids aren't going to school in Wiscasset?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
Why? Something's going on there.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
Yeah.
They're going to have to bring back a truant officer. Remember the days of the truant officer?
I do.
They used to drive around town and check
yeah.
out where everybody smoked cigarettes and stuff, and they'd pull
We
them
had
in.
a kid when I was in 8th grade that ran away from school, 7th grade, ran away from school every day.
Yeah.
He'd go to get on the bus,
Yeah.
get off the bus, and he wouldn't go in there. He'd run away.
Yeah.
He wound up going to juvenile detention center for a year.
Yeah, and probably ended up going to Harvard.
no, he wound up being a truck driver. Better than that, Bobby.
Okay, yeah. So, that's good.
I see the Knickerbocker group. They've got a new building down in Portland now. Yeah, I didn't realize they were down
Quite
in
a
Portland.
picture, Paul Roberts. I'll give her credit for this one. She's a great sports photographer anyway. But Owen Mellinson, he's got a fantastic shot of him, a color shot of him, saving the ball from going out of bounds.
Yeah, right in the air.
Yeah.
Owen Melanson. Ha!
Boy, how about this Knickerbocker group?
I know, that's what you're
Boy,
saying. Jeez.
Talk about,
I didn't realize they were so big.
oh, they're huge. But
Yeah.
anyway, they've got this big, huge building at Hanover Street in Portland now. And so they're running out of Booth Bay and out of Portland.
Yep. Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
Wiscasset Select Board, they're going to go for the broadband grant application.
Well, they should.
Yeah,
I mean, there's
of
all
course
that money out there.
Of course you should.
All right, we've done page 2 and 3. We've got to go on the inside here. Because I got reading about the crab lady over there,
Yeah.
Chloe Edwards.
Yeah.
I mean, we had Millard over there last week. In fact, I'm going over Millard's Day to get some scallops.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a pretty interesting story.
She loves picking crabs.
She does.
I'm reading this article, and the more I get into the article, the more I realize she is obsessed with picking crabs.
Yep.
And she's got some special tool
Oh, yeah.
that somebody made for her many, many years ago. She said it's a cross between a spoon and a shovel or something.
Yeah. On all those crab pickers, I remember back in my clam days, they all had their own little ways, little things, knives and hammers and stuff like that they used. And those are Jonah crabs she's picking there, but they do picky-toed crabs too. Down in Damascus River used to be right loaded with picky-toed crabs. Okay. Right loaded. I crab fished in 77, and you could put 4 or 5 traps down and get 100-pound crabs. And get them in 3-4 hours.
Really?
Yeah. But I think they've all gone now. They fished them out.
Then there was another type of crab. You got picky-toed crabs.
And Jonah crab.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jonah crabs has the big claws. You know, down in the south they call them snow crab or stone crab. Not snow crab, stone crabs. Same idea.
I'll tell you, everybody jumps all over the lot. To me, there's nothing like a crab meat roll.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah.
Good. And speaking of seafood, we got a new fish market in town.
Yes, we
Not
do.
quite open. Craig Simmons from Friendship and his wife going to open it up. I think they'll do very, very well.
Right.
I mean, they understand the seafood business. He's been a fisherman a long time, and so they understand freshness.
Well, it's such a nice feature to the town.
Oh, absolutely.
You got a butcher shop on one side and a fish market on the other
They
side.
complement each other perfectly.
Yeah, it really is. I hope it makes it. I'm going to go in and introduce myself.
Yeah.
John Lash spoke at the Waldoboro Women's Club. I wonder if they had a question and answer period.
I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. But he talked about the services his department provides, which is good.
And then we got a American Legion in Waldoboro.
We have a supper.
Yeah.
Soup supper.
Yeah, it's going to be it's going to be every Wednesday or something.
I don't know. I didn't know it was
held
going.
Friday, January 27th.
Yeah.
Okay, well we only know that.
Yeah.
But
and they're gonna have soup, chowder, and chili, Bobby.
Yep.
Cornbread, rolls, crackers.
Yep.
Huh.
How about the Sylvania site? It's been going on. Did you read about this?
I heard something about it. They're
Well,
gonna do like
the fact of the matter is, there's a huge parking lot there.
There is a big parking lot
and there's
there.
a big hunk of pavement, and there's some cement. But the fact of the matter is, the DEP's telling them they can't touch that. They can't.
the problem
dig
is
that
they
up.
don't know what's underneath it.
Correct. So the DEP's taking the route of don't touch it.
Don't touch it.
Go over it.
Yeah.
So, basically they're trying to get a basketball court, some tennis courts.
Yeah.
You would think the town of Waldoboro, with their basketball history, you would think they put 2 basketball courts
You
in
would
there.
think so. And speaking of basketball, they're talking about realignment of all the schools here in the state.
Yeah, I
you
saw
know,
that.
Which is for Lincoln and Madomic, that will be good because they'll still stay in the same class.
Yep.
You know, they were talking about Lincoln going up, and this is just proposed, but it's kind. You know what? It almost reminds me of what the old program was back in the '60s and '70s. You know, 4 divisions, and we'll see how it goes. If any way screw it up, Maine Principal Association probably will.
Yeah.
That probably makes some guys ugly, but that's
Got
just.
some Two Bridges Regional Jail, they elected new officers over there. See, things seem to be going good over there.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, you don't see any...
Don't see anybody just
no
leaving.
turmoil.
Yeah, nobody's leaving.
No,
You know.
nobody's leaving there.
Nobody's leaving. They're not checking out arbitrarily.
They don't seem to run away in the winter.
No, in the wintertime probably don't even need guards in the wintertime.
In Jefferson Select Board, this is a miracle. They got an ambulance service.
Yeah, imagine
So
that.
CLC Ambulance does Southern Jefferson, and then you got the Waldoboro EMS is doing the rest of Jefferson. And so they've gone.
Yeah.
Boy, they
so
look-
they've kind of going to do it both Waldoboro and CLC, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I love. We're on page 6 now. Glenn's picture was the Mega Million deal there.
Yep.
Obviously, neither one of us won that,
Yeah.
Bob, because we're back here working.
Yeah, right. I had a couple of friends send me emails from other parts of the country. What are you going to do with your winnings?
My cousin from California said, "Did you win?" I said, "Nope, still a loser."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I just want to touch briefly. Darrell Flagg has put in an application for a gravel pit up there in Waldoboro. Selectman's going ahead with it, but of course, it's always not in my backyard, people. And Maine Warden Service, I touched a little bit, as be careful going under the ice. It's not.
Yeah, boy, this ice deal, if we can find ice, and if you can find ice, it's very, very treacherous.
Yeah, so the Whitefield, they're going to have an info meeting about landowner rights.
Yeah.
You know, you had that was Westport. You had that Baker Road thing going on. They finally
did.
rectified that, and I guess the town won that one.
Yeah.
And this one here is it's a Weary Pond Road. There's a Weary Pond up there in no relation to my relatives, but the Weary Pond Road is up in Whitefield, and somebody, they think that they own the road.
They own the road.
Anyway, they're having an informational meeting.
Yeah.
A woman by the name of Jennifer Grady said this is not true, and she has got this meeting together.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I see that they're going to mail out 54,000 checks.
yeah,
Unclaimed money.
Yeah.
I'll let you know if I get one.
yeah.
Let me know if you get one. Yours probably be bigger than mine
Yeah,
will anyway.
I don't know.
Although I've lost a lot of money over the years, so maybe somebody found it. I don't
Maybe
know.
they feel bad for you.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yes, so.
I feel bad for me sometimes, but
Yes.
anyway.
So anyway,
Yeah.
Matt Hanley wrote a
I didn't read Matt's.
Well, he basically, only Matt was sitting there in the morning, on Sunday morning, having his coffee, and he heard his thump.
That bird broke.
And so a female cardinal hit his window, but that spurred him on. See, you talk about how you don't get motivated to write. Well,
I just need a bird to hit the window.
Talk to Matt. Matt.
Well, I have talked to Matt before about how you like to write, and he said same thing I did. It's like a homework assignment.
Yeah. Well, you never.
But he was
know.
a teacher, so he probably was
You
better.
never
at it.
know what's going to spur you on. In his case, he had a bird smash into the window,
Yeah.
and he pumped out this article.
Yeah. So I got to get. Well, I'm 3 weeks behind on my New Year's resolution to start writing. But
How about tax preparation? You
no,
need
I'm
any
not
help?
writing about tax
Yeah,
preparation.
well,
no.
they got free tax prep available in Lincoln County, Maine, which is pretty good. It's going to be held right at Spectrum Generations or at the library.
I'd rather see them collect taxes from the people that don't pay taxes.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'd like to see.
Right. So anyway,
No matter how
What
much
are-
money you make.
Somebody was asking me, the price of eggs is like somewhere places around the country, $10
That's crazy.
for a dozen eggs.
Yeah, that's
I don't
crazy.
think we're paying that. We might be paying $5.
My wife does the shopping. I
Yeah.
don't know. No, she just comes
Well, I'll
home.
let you know.
She just comes home and raves about the price of food every week. So, and I don't blame her. I don't blame her a bit. She does a great job too, holding the budget.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
And then I go out and buy a gallon of scallops, and there goes the budget. Oh, shoot. Full moon hike at Hidden Valley Nature Center. They're going to do that in February 5th, 5 to 7. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
February 4th, on Saturday, Castle Bay is going to be rocking the Chocolate Church, and they're going to be playing Scotland's national poet, Robert Burns. They're going to be doing music of Robert Burns. Maybe they took his poetry and put it to music, I guess.
Don't know. He was a poet?
Robert Burns, yeah. So, anyway. Not much Lincoln County Sheriff report, because we always like to see, pretty quiet. You always like to see, what friends of yours are in trouble.
Yeah, I see George Dow, he's still writing. Back in 1978, he wrote that article about the organ maker.
Wow.
Asa Severinson up in Noblesboro. Yeah.
You see they're having Community Energy Fund's having a chili luncheon up at the Noblesboro Baptist Church.
Really?
Yeah, it's in here.
That's in there. I didn't see that.
Yep. So
I love chili. It hates me, but I love chili.
Well, they're having and the miracle of the whole thing is
Miracle.
the Republicans.
Miracles are good.
Well, this is a miracle. Republicans and Democrats are putting it on together.
That's an impossibility. That's not a miracle. That's an impossibility.
And
Bobby.
people are gonna go in and they're gonna pay for what they think is right, and they're gonna donate it to the Community Energy Fund.
Cool.
For people from Noblesboro.
When is this? I didn't see this date. Well, we haven't got that far yet.
Well,
I didn't see that.
Well, you gotta.
The Kennebec Valley Scouting District, they got some new leaders.
Yep.
Anybody I know here? No, not one of them from Lincoln County, but I know Chris Roberts, big scout guy, so that's why he put it in there.
Alna has these towns have general assistants.
Yeah.
And Alna amends their general assistants. They had to, because they hadn't rewritten it in many, many years, and so it was out of code, I guess.
Yeah, Mitchell scholarship applications are available, and that's pretty impressive. They give $10,000 scholarship to every high school in the state.
Right.
That's a lot of money.
Yep.
That's a lot of money.
Well, that's a case of managing your money correctly.
$1.55 million in scholarships.
Yep.
To the class of 2023. That's cool stuff.
So they got some serious swimmers up there at Lincoln. Boy, Lincoln always seems to have good swimmers.
Yeah. Some big basketball games going on around the neighborhood.
How about my buddy Charlie Richardson? He's going into the real estate business. He's going to Legacy too.
Yeah.
Boy, they got a cast of characters over there.
Did he used to teach at Lincoln Academy?
No.
Okay.
He taught. He's been up at Kiev.
Okay.
Forever and ever.
Okay.
So the other thing is, he was on the school board in Noblesboro, as a matter of fact. And Noblesboro Central School students actually are up at the apprentice shop in Rockland. It's a picture of Joey Lamb. They got a Noblesboro. It's an alternative education program, built right into the school. So kids that choose that, they send them to places like the apprentice shop in Rockland.
That's cool stuff.
And kids making a nice looking toboggan.
That's good looking toboggan. Yeah.
Boy,
You
how
see
do
that thing
they
about
bend that? They must steam it.
They heat that. That's ash, and they heat it and bend it, and they keep it in a steam box. That's how they do. Well, that's how the old-fashioned way you used to doing it. Did you see about that little snail there attacking the seaweed farms?
Boy, is there anything sacred?
No,
No.
I don't think so.
Whenever something takes off, like the seaweed farmers and the seaweed and the kelp and all that, something comes after.
Something always after it. Yeah, we got 4 minutes to kill here, Bobby. I don't know if we can do it or not.
Jeez, I hope so.
Was that the Maine Steiners concert you went to?
The what?
The Maine Steiners?
No.
No, that's right.
No, I didn't go to that.
You didn't go to that
I
either.
missed that. I was at the symphony. But how about this Whitefield artist? Did you read this? This Whitefield artist.
Oh, Graham Walton.
Yeah. Corey Stafford. I'm talking, but that article about Walton is fantastic.
That's cool. Yeah.
My wife loves that guy's painting.
Yeah.
So anyway, no, there was an artist named Corey Stafford, and he brought his paintings up to the Hurricane Gallery in Waldoboro, right? And he didn't sign a contract, and the exhibit was in 2019, and I guess he had 3 paintings up there. And so anyway, Robert McDonald died. So he found out that he died after the fact, and he went up there, and the gallery's cleared out. The guy never found his paintings. He contacted family members. He contacted other artists. He's been a detective for 4 years trying to find his paintings.
Yeah.
It's nice to see the Merryburns doing some nice stuff up there.
Yeah.
They're always got something going.
You see, John Botero's been named the executive director over the Owl's Head.
Yes, he is.
I think that's a good move. John will do a good job over there. He's a sharp guy. Actually, we've got John in the studio here next week, I think. We've got a show going on now with John's going to be, he and Marva are going to sit down, talk about his new position. And
well, that's quite a place up there.
It's
unbelievable.
Yeah. We're hoping, I'm going to ask John, we're hoping to do a show, the legacy race car drivers, the old timers. We're going to do a show, and we want to do it up there if we can.
Yeah.
It
sounds like they want to expand the facility.
Yeah, they're going to do an educational part for kids and stuff.
Yeah, wouldn't that be good to bring kids up there?
Sure would.
Oh my God.
Sure would.
This is the thing I was thinking about is they're going to have potluck lunches up at the Y for older adults.
Yeah.
And anyway, it's going to be starting in February, and it's going to be on the first Wednesday of each month. And you bring
your own potluck.
Yep. That's
yeah. IRS certified volunteers offer free tax preparation. Yeah, good for them.
So here's your article.
There's the Democrats and Republicans.
Democratic and Republican committees join
that.
forces, and that is that's quite a group there. They're going to be up at the Noblesboro Baptist Church on February 11th, 11:30 to 1:30.
Yeah.
So you can go up there and get some chili. They're going to have different types of chili, and all the money is going to go to Noblesboro residents for heating assistance.
I didn't know Roy Blumquist still lived around here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh.
Yep.
Yeah. Health Reach welcomes new psychiatric nurse practitioner. Who the heck is Health Reach? The Lovejoy Health Reach Center in Sheepscot Valley. Huh. Melanie Mooring. Oh, Bobby, we're down to less than a minute here.
Well, you got to talk about Deb and Joanna. They got a Jess Bryhart. How do you pronounce her last name? Jess.
I don't know.
Works for Healthy Lincoln County. You know her. So anyway, the food girl, the food pantry girl. Healthy Lincoln County. She drives the food van.
Brightheart.
Jess Bryhart. She went up and talked to these two sisters. They have a place called Sunset Hill Farm, and they're both trained chefs, and they're going to have they got a shed where they sell stuff. She's going to make
cool beans.
They're going to make a go of it up there. So.
All right, we got to wrap it up, folks. We're running out of time.
Folks, if you're looking for something to do Sunday, I would recommend these guys. They're going to do the last waltz. I've seen them before. We've both seen them. They're fantastic.
Great show. Great show.
2 o'clock Sunday.
Doors open at 1 o'clock.
And you get to see the Waldo Theater.
That Waldo's a good place to see a concert. We've got another one after that, so we'll see you then. I'm Larry Sidelinger. He's Bobby Whear, the mayor of the Mills. We got TV Toby here in my lap, Dinah Dave behind the camera. We'll all see you next time, and come enjoy the concert on Sunday. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching.
When Tidewater Telecom built Lincoln County's first fiber-to-the-home network in 2011, we knew we were starting a project that would take years to see through. 9 years later, we are proud to have connected more than 2,000 Lincoln County homes to our blazing fast open fiber network. But that hasn't dimmed our vision to connect all of Lincoln County. Learn more about the power of fiber optic internet at tidewater.net.